Ramos Achim narrowly escaped the inferno in Bucharest's Collective nightclub with his life. But a number of his friends did not. Now he's joined thousands of others protesting in the streets in front of Parliament. They blame the Romanian government for the tragedy.
The whole system has to go. Everybody wants nothing more than the politicians to be replaced. The system is rotten. The system is corrupt.
It's very sad that such a terrible accident had to happen before the people understood just how bad what's happening in our country is. Maybe such an extreme signal was necessary so people would finally wake up and do something about the corruption.
The protesters eventually pressured Victor Ponta and his government into resigning, but they still aren't satisfied. They say the political establishment has lost touch with the people. Youth unemployment is still high. Many young people seek their fortunes abroad, even if they'd prefer to stay in Romania. Now the collective tragedy has unleashed their long pent-up rage. It happened just before 11 p.m. the night of October the 30th. At least 300 people were crowded into a space approved for a maximum of 80. As an amateur video proves that Ramos Achim shows us. A band called Goodbye to Gravity was just presenting their new album.
Some of the musicians were friends of mine. This one here was my friend. And this one here on the guitar.
The last song the band played acquired a bitter irony: The Day When We Die. The sparks from the pyrotechnics display spread to the ceiling, which was not fireproof as required by law. There was only one exit and no sprinklers. Dozens died and many were critically injured.
I live with these images every day. The burned people, my dead friends. These memories are very present. I'll carry them with me for the rest of my life. I'm still here, but they are no longer here.
It was one of the worst fire disasters in Bucharest's history, and it could have been avoided. The authorities were aware of the code violations in the club, but they didn't close it down, not even after several inspections. Anti-corruption expert Sorin Ionita describes it as a typical case of the criminal alliance between Romanian politicians and shady racketeers.
This isn't about petty officials who took payoffs to turn a blind eye. This is obviously a whole network that even the son of the mayor was mixed up with. This is not small-scale corruption. This is about kickback deals on a truly massive scale.
Iar acesta nu mai este mică corupție de ghișeu, aceasta este deja corupție mare.
At least 45 young Romanians paid for those kickbacks with their lives. The pavement in front of the burned-out nightclub, a sea of candles. Ramos Achim, too, is here to pay tribute to his friends before heading off to the next demonstration.
The politicians think they're different from us ordinary people. They think they're superhuman. Now all I want is for them to stay in their offices and leave us alone. That's all.
Again, thousands of protesters gather in front of Parliament. Achim says he'll keep coming until he sees a future for his country.